and a headphone-wearing comic book artists get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet. Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show! Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this?
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show! Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear it in the other room.
Yeah, they heard the intro. Welcome to the shit show.
Oh wait. Okay, here we go.
All right, wait. False start. Let's back it up. And look, I'm gonna replay. Look, get your shit together. There you go, Hannibal. It's line. Hannibal.
Okay, now we're live now, right?
Yes. The intro just ended.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'm ready. All right.
Look,
okay,
don't look at YouTube. Look at us.
Well, that's what I was looking at us. I couldn't hit it. Okay, I got you. All right. All right, I'm ready. You ready?
Yes.
Am I ready?
Yes. Hit it.
Okay, all right. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I am Monty.
And today's episode 14, is maybe an episode about...
You have rhymed a bunch of words.
Nice.
Or, here it comes.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
All right. You know what? We bumbled. We bumbled the handoff. We fumbled the snap, but ultimately we still scored on the drive. So I'm not upset by that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means, but yeah, I agree.
Me too. I think that's a great idea. Whatever y'all say.
Yeah. So let's.
Ace Wonder knows what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So welcome back to the shit show. This week, unfortunately, we didn't have a Scientist Mel video. She sent me some stuff. I couldn't figure out how to download the shit because I was doing all kinds of other shit. But this is Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. If you like the show, donate on Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Hannibal and Monty Show. All your donations will pop up on the show, and we'll try our best to get to them and read them. This is a shit show, so bear with us. Also, if you want to be heard on this show, you can call our voicemail at 262-686-7448. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty, Instagram, Hannibal and Monty, and on Twitter with, I can't think of a fun way to say this yet because I just set the shit up yesterday, but it's 5H1T Show. That's us on Twitter.
So, that's our Twitter?
Yeah, that's our Twitter handle. It spells shit show. It looks really cool when you look at it. 5H1T.
Okay.
Or yeah. So that's our Twitter handle. So all that being said, before we get to all the announcements and fun stuff, let's introduce our guests. And I guess let's start with E Green, since some of the OG shit show fans know E Green.
Yeah.
And we'll save the new for last so he can get I should have the applause queued up, but I don't. But E Green, you got anything you want to say to the shitheads out there?
Yeah, I appreciate you trying to cue up the applause. My bitch is clapping in the background. It's cool. Everybody doing this evening.
E Green travels with his own applause. I love it. E Green's the shit show's favorite flat earther. Funny as fuck motherfucker. Thank you for being on this show again. And finally, another soundbite I should have had. The Rock screaming finally.
Finally, yeah.
We have been wanting this motherfucker on a show since we were doing the Little Show. And we just made the shit happen. Daryl, what's up?
Ace Wonder, my motherfucking production partner, is in the building.
Yes.
Can I just tell people real fast, just to embarrass Ace Wonder? Ace Wonder and I have been doing music together for 20 years.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. 20 years. And 10 of those years, 11 of those years I've been wearing this mask.
That's a long fucking time. And we actually became friends through y'all doing music. Me and you, Hannibal.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, like
a few people that know what you look like.
Yes. Yeah. It's crazy shit. That's crazy shit.
Yeah.
So that being said,
I see it now. Okay, now that the Atheist Veteran and Prometheus Prophet posted it, I see it. 5H1T looks like shit. Okay, I got you. Shit show.
Yeah, shit show.
We might need to start just using that all together because I kind of like the way that looks.
Maybe. And look, that idea is thanks to Ben Collinsworth of the Creole Alliance. One of the many things you can get from the Creole Alliance. Awesome ideas like that.
Yeah. The Creole Alliance is like the Rebel Alliance from Star Wars, but just with people that's Creole. They just speak broken French and live in Charmaine.
Yes.
It's like all the ex-Ballad Boys in Creepy Club.
Man, look here, bro. Man, it's buku hot out here, bro, man.
Yes. So now that we've introduced our guests, if you enjoy this shit, please share the fuck out of this show. Share it, like and subscribe, follow us, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like this shit, give us a thumbs down. Bring it on. We want it. Let us know. Let us know this is bullshit.
I actually don't want the thumbs down. You can just give me the thumbs up. I just want you to know I'm picky about which ones I
want it all. I want it all. Bring it. Bring it. So
and let me go ahead and do this real quick and get this out the way. A couple days ago, we were lucky enough to we had the opportunity to be on the Drunken Peasant Sister show with Ben called The Altered Perspective with Ben and special guest Chipmunk. Pimp Monk, I'm sorry. Pimp Monk. I'm sorry. And we had a blast on this show. First off, they showed us some of the most fucked up videos on YouTube and some of the deepest, ugliest parts of the internet. And we had a blast watching those videos. There was some real cringy shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was a fantastic show. They gave us a great opportunity. Our subscriber base jumped, like it almost tripled, because of us being on the show. And we had such a good time being on this show, and then the people liked us enough where they've invited us back. So tomorrow we're gonna be on the Drunken Peasants, which is the big show with Ben and Billy the Fridge. So you can catch us tomorrow on that show doing what we do.
Yes.
E Green has become light skinned and disappeared into the background of his show.
Oh yeah,
of the show.
He'll be back. We're going to have a good time on the Peasants. And I also want to say to all of you new subscribers watching, thank you for coming. We welcome you to the shit show. And welcome shitheads. That's all I got to say.
And all the new people there, like, so Reese C, always happy to have you back. The Atheist Veteran.
Look, wait, hang on, Hannibal. I got to stop you. I'm going to let you continue. Reese, because you're always putting me and Hannibal against each other ever since your first time on this show. Reese C does not want to be called Reese C. Reese just said Reese is okay.
Hey, you know what? I do remember Reese saying that last week. So absolutely right.
Just remember who's got your fucking back, Reese.
Okay, you know what? So shout out to Reese, shout out to the Atheist Veteran, shout out to Alec Reeser, Ketatonic, and Rot Feast Tenders. Ketatonic and Rot Feast Tenders specifically, y'all had me fucking laughing my ass off reading y'all comments last week. So that shit was fantastic, man. A couple days ago. So yeah, but this episode, man, we are talking about rap beef. And the rap beef of 2018, there was a lot of unnecessary bullshit with people. Oh shit, the Geek Room just jumped in.
What's up, Geek Room? And look, that's another person that I want to send a huge thank you to. Because the Geek Room's the reason we were on the Ultra Perspective to begin with.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
The Geek Room told, who was it, the Animancer? I don't know his actual name. He just hit us up on Facebook randomly. And I was like, hell yeah, we'll do it. But thank you, Geek Room, for that. And also, I got to throw out another thank you before I forget. It is, and I want to make sure I get their name right, the YouTube Content Creators Association. They also gave us a shout out. So
that's good.
Thanks.
Yeah,
and
the YouTube Content Creators Association and the Animancer.
Yes.
Also, and hold on, I want to get to the Animancer show as well. So we shout out everybody, you know what I'm saying, that showed us love. You know what I'm saying? Because we always we have a very firm belief, and this is something that me and Ace Wonder, me and E Green talk about all the time. Support goes both ways.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all support us, so we gonna support y'all. If y'all got some merch, we will buy that shit. We will fucking wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, our Patreon not jumping like y'all, so just I might have to buy it in installments, like you know, like 50 cents this week.
I might super chat you $1 here and there, like, but
you know what I'm saying? But we got you though.
Yeah, and also, all of their links are already in the descriptions. None of that bullshit of I'll add it later. I added it already because I knew I was thinking.
Hey, see that? You know what I'm saying? The show might be running on CP time, but that comments, I mean, that info section is always on time.
Yes.
The YouTube Content Creators.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Is that the YouTube Content Creators of America?
No, not of America.
Look, listen. One fight at a time, E Green. All right, just give us. Why can't we have nice things, E Green? All right.
I was just trying to see what demographic it was, bro. I wanted to just acknowledge it. That's all.
So, real quick before we get the show started, I have to get this out the way. I recently finished watching Marvel's Inhumans on ABC. Well, I didn't watch it on ABC. I watched it on one of those streaming show sites like 123 Movies or something like that. So I finished watching Marvel's Inhumans, and let me tell you guys, that show is awful. It is the worst thing that Marvel has done since Disney. It is like, you thought Iron Fist wasn't good, but you haven't seen the Inhumans. That shit was so bad they canceled it after the first 2 episodes. They was like, yeah, this is a bad idea. We should do this.
I haven't seen anything you just named right now. Were you talking about a person?
Yeah, E Green don't be up on the comic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, super geeky, super fast, like so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, no buffer zone for it.
Yeah. That's why we had you on this show and not next week's show. Because although E Green might be good discussing comic book films, and that's another.
I bet you E Green. I bet he would not be good talking about comic book films.
I bet you I wouldn't.
That's another thing we didn't get into. Just so y'all know, what we got coming up. All this shit has titles now. So next episode, we're gonna be ranking every comic book movie that came out in 2018, like everything that came out in 2018.
We're doing the theatrical releases, and we're doing the straight to DVD releases. So Batman Ninja, Gotham by Gaslight, Constantine, City of Demons, and the Death of Superman. We're doing all those shits.
Yes. So, and that episode is called "We Don't Do That Here."
When we get off the show, I want to ask you why that's the name of the show.
You don't know what that's from? Look, and I'm not going to tell you. Look, and this is a contest where I'm thinking about starting, where you will win free art from me if you can guess the reference that the title is from.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good idea.
But the next episode is called "We Don't Do That Here," and the episode after that is the Golden Turd Awards. You don't want to miss the Golden Turd Awards. You really don't.
Yeah, we're gonna do our own award show where we give out awards. It's I don't want to spoil it. It's going to be great. We have some great awards that are going out, and I like, just like Birdman saying, I ain't gonna do no more talking. We done as we finish.
Yeah. And then after that, on the 29th, we will, possibly the 29th, I assume it is, we're doing our Nickelback episode, and I can finally fucking stop listening to Nickelback constantly.
So let me jump in.
Like,
so every month we have endeavored to do a torture episode where we, Hannibal and Monty, will torture ourselves with some terrible content, you know, and then talk about it on the show for you guys. We will suffer through it so you guys don't have to. Last month, we watched all of the Michael Bay Transformer films, like in one sitting. Like, literally took 13, 14 hours out of our lives and watched all of those awful movies. And this month, we're gonna listen to all 9 Nickelback albums. I don't really know how we landed on Nickelback, you know, and fuck whoever that person was who came up with that challenge.
That was me.
I didn't realize y'all sacrifice so much for the culture.
Oh, we do.
Oh
we
wait,
do.
and it gets worse because in February, in honor of Black History Month, we are going to watch every Tyler Perry film.
Oh, my nigga. Don't do that to yourself. Look, like, for real, bro.
E Green, you just became a new soundbite for our soundboard. Oh, that was perfect.
It is.
You might go man tits or something. Like, that's estrogen. All the movies are straight visual estrogen. You know?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I didn't have to watch one of those in a room full of women before, man. That's a tough goal.
Yeah,
we're trying to figure out the logistics of it. Like, are we just gonna watch movies that he wrote, produced, and directed, or are we only gonna watch movies that he starred in? Are we gonna watch movies that's only Medea movies? So we still got to work out the details. But it could be anywhere between 15 to 20 movies that we'd be watching.
Yeah,
I don't understand why y'all would want to do that to yourselves.
Well, you realize it's like 3 movies, bro. It's just like 17 different titles of the same movie, the same situation, the same scenario, the same thesis.
Look,
I bet y'all
look,
up in church.
I'm gonna break it down this way. Like I told Hannibal when we were on the phone earlier today, I don't like to talk shit about something in a negative way unless I have consumed that thing. Like, and the example I gave him was if you make hamburgers and raspberries is part of your recipe for making hamburgers, I'm not gonna tell you it's bullshit until I take a bite.
I can proudly say and stand on that I will gain nothing from watching Tyler Perry movies but emotion, and I don't need any of those.
I'm terrified that after I finish watching those movies, I'm gonna hate black women. So I'm
gonna hate myself. I'm gonna hate black women and men. Like, I ain't gonna like nobody, bro.
Yeah, so that's the torture coming up, and we are toying with a really fun idea for March. We'll let you know if it's gonna happen.
And if you guys have any ideas in the comments section of different ways that we can torture ourselves, throw it in the comments. Prometheus the Prophet suggested we watch every I don't know how to pronounce this, Uwe Boll film.
Every Uwe Boll film.
Who is Uwe Boll?
I'm trying to remember what. Oh, hang on. Research and development. I see you in my text. I can't really respond to your text, but
he wanted to make sure that we mentioned to Daryl the double Dutch rudder.
Yeah, research and development always complains about Uwe Boll, so maybe. So, but that's coming up, and the Nickelback episode is called "Look at This Photograph." So that's what's coming up. So.
You ought to call a Nickelback episode like "You Make Sense of It All" or something. You know?
Okay, I see who he is. Oh yeah, he makes terrible films. Yeah, this would be. See, the real question is, can you watch a bunch of Uwe Boll films sober and make it through?
I don't know about sober. Don't stop adding rules.
Right.
Like, I need something. I need some kind of substance. But that being said, you want to get this shit show on the road?
Let's do it. With
right.
Fair Foul?
No. Before Fair or Foul, I think we should, since we're coming off of the Ultra Perspective and watching some crazy shit, and I actually subbed to some of the crazy shit we watched, and they posted some shit yesterday and today. So check this shit out. Feature some crazy shit that we saw on the Ultra Perspective that just happened, because we got to expose Ian Darrell to this.
I won't be exposed to anything. Let you know about it. Just let me know. Don't expose me.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you know, E. We're gonna let you know. We're gonna let you know. I'm gonna watch my mouth from here on out. I'm sorry, E. I didn't mean to offend.
That's fine. I'm not offended. It scared me a little. I know what you're talking.
I'm not about scaring, but you know that if research and development was here, that would be a great segue to tell the double Dutch rudder story. I'm just saying, because Daryl almost broke that fucking phone. and research and development almost got punched in the mouth. It was, yeah. But for later. Spoilers. See?
That was many moons ago.
Yes. So here we go. Check this shit out. Get ready for it. Hit it.
Hannibal and Monty's shit show presents.
Get out. What is that? I didn't know they made them like that. I don't even understand what I'm seeing. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, this shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga.
Check this shit out.
Name is Cryptic Chronicles like, nigga.
I don't know what that was.
So I'm drunk.
Thanks for the lyrics.
Technical difficulty. That is the wrong. Check this shit out. Hang on a second. I'm gonna skip past and look, technical difficulties. Entertain the crowd. Switch us back to the faces while I get this queued up. See, I'm fucking up. This is a shit show. So this is the type of quality entertainment you can expect from Hannibal and Monty's shit show. Give me a second to fix this. E, Daryl, Hannibal, talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Well,
I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
for people that are new to the show, check this shit out. It is Monty doing his deepest, darkest dives in the internet, finding the weirdest, most insane shit, you know what I'm saying, that he can find. And the internet takes him to some very deep, dark, ugly fucking places. Like, he finds some shit, like the worst one was the guy who nutted on the chicken, you know, who decided to take his spermatozoa into a chicken egg, and then it grew into some type of organism, you know, that started, spitting acid out. You know what I'm saying? So
go back and look at I Skate Uphill. That's an old episode. You can find that. But now we're ready. So here we go. Here's the actual check this shit out.
Nobody ain't seen that.
Right, let's see. Here we go. There it is.
Present today. I think this is for my men, and they want me to open it on video. Not sure how to do this, so we'll go this way.
Video already.
Expect something, so alrighty, Lord, let's get this open. I love Zach Knight's perfect penis. What's special about this cup? Is there something unusual about this cup? Something tells me there's something unusual about this cup. And I'm probably going to find out later. I think it's got some powers to it. This cup is, my men put part of their penis on it. It's like around the rim. So if I drink from the cup, they can ejaculate into my mouth. And it's made out of Zach Knight's semen. Zach Knight once gave me a water bottle. Well, he did something to my water bottle in my car, so every time I sucked on it, I was actually sucking on Zach Knight's penis. So he has some Jesuit technology where he's able to use objects and make them the actual penis of my men. So when I drink from this cup, I'm actually stimulating my men's. They put parts of their penis in here, so it feels like a regular clay cup, but that's space age technology we have.
They don't use that in space.
Bruh. Come on, son.
Space age technology is never been.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yes,
all right.
That is that's what we experienced on the Ultra Perspective. And
okay, hold on.
She didn't fail to deliver today.
You heard her, bro. It's this new space age.
Where did she get a cup that said "I love Zack Knight's penis"? That is a very specific cup to have. Like she didn't just walk into like Target or fucking Trader Joe's and was like, "Hey man, y'all got them Zach Knight penis cups." Like, I feel like she had that made somewhere. Like she called Vistaprint and like the 10% off discount code and got that cup made. That's a special cup.
Yeah, you don't just
Super wet.
We don't have no more world's greatest boss cups or nothing. That's what we had with the mugs now.
Yeah, but you didn't hear? She said that cup was it had all her men's penises on it, and it was made from Zach Knight's semen.
Right. So when she take a drink, it was
Yeah.
like she was drinking semen. And you know, like if I could delve into this a little bit deeper.
The floor is yours. Delve in.
So if you look at the woman, you can clearly see she's a sad individual. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's going for her. Self-esteem's low. She has a pie face. You know, and for her to be appreciative of a semen cup, you know what I'm saying, just shows with her character. You know what I mean? Like if I send any bitch I know right now a semen cup, they're gonna be like, "Why did you do that?" Rather, this is awesome in advance.
Yeah, I would have to have like the fastest conversation with HR that I ever had in my life.
Right.
It'll be fast, all right.
Yeah, that's because you're not using Jesuit technology.
That's what it is, bro. This is from space age. So are we in the space age right now? Because obviously this must be like the Jetsons era. I get it.
Wait.
Just give me my flying car and my semen cup, and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
The YouTube content creator asked if we've seen the video where they were chased by a space taco and burrito through the sun. No, I've not. No, not
what?
at all.
Send me a link to that right now.
Yes.
YouTube Content Creators Association.
Yeah, like please send us that video. I need to see that shit ASAP.
Yes, bring it on. Like shit. What the fuck is that all about? Wait, but who was being chased? That's what I didn't figure out. Who we talk? I don't care who it is, as long as it whatever that. Send it.
A space taco and a burrito.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
Shit. So there you go.
I have no words, bro. It's just like so.
I don't even understand what's supposed to be happening.
Was she?
First of all,
is she saying that they rubbed their penis heads along the cup before it got made or after it got made? Like, was it part of the manufacturing process?
I mean,
like, you know how like they be having those dudes
up
at the fair with the that be blowing the glass? Like, was the glass blowing guy also making penis cups? That's
a great question. Like, who was the engineer? What company did you outsource in order to get this made? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. But I subbed, and I guess Hannibal, you stay logged into your regular YouTube account. I bounce between mine and the shows, and actually the shit show is subbed to her. So
I just. So here's the thing: somebody had to make that cup. Somebody got the order for that cup.
Yeah, they put parts of their foreskin in the cup. You know what I'm saying? In order so that you could. Listen, bro. I've made a cup before. You know what I'm saying? Like I made shirts and shit. So it's not easy to do. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you had to really. Who engineered this? I need to know, bro.
I didn't think. See the homunculus didn't make you this speechless, Hannibal. What's up?
No, the homunculus was definitely bad, but this is like fucking this chick. So I literally just found out who this chick was a couple days ago. But apparently this chick, is a big stupid ass, is a stupid ass Star Trek fan, and she believes that Brent Spiner, aka Data from Star Trek, like his sperm has magic healing abilities. You know what I'm saying? And like to the point where like he's had to like Data from Star Trek had to file like a restraining order against this woman. Like, look, man, stop talking about my penis and my sperm. All right, you fucking stop. They had to ban her from like Comic-Cons and like the set of like, the Next Generation and shit like that.
You know, speaking of that, I had an interesting conversation with Ben from the Creole Alliance that I'll tell you about later, talking about this woman.
Reese, you would not smash that. You are full of shit. I call Balderdash. Reese just said in the comments he'd smash that. I bet you wouldn't. I'll bet you $5 you wouldn't do it.
You've been drinking out your penis cup for how many years? I'm good.
Was that a subscription or? Oh, somebody just subscribed. Thank you again, whoever you are.
Nice. I can't even look. I ain't got no more talking. Can we just roll right into the fair file?
Yeah, we can roll in the fair file. But producer Zoe, when they subscribe, send me a message over here so I can thank them. We'll thank you live on. Tell your friends to subscribe. They'll get thanked live on air. But whoever that person was, thank you, and I'll make a video about you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So fair foul. Let's see. Let me cue it up. See, I wasn't even ready. Hang on, here we go.
That's all right. I know I kind of came at you fast with it. So for people that don't know what fair file is a section where I grab a couple stories off the internet and I read the stories, read a little piece of the story, and then you guys will tell us if you think if the story is fair or foul, if you think the reaction, I read the story, give you a question, and you tell me if you think that the answer is fair or if you think the answer is foul.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. One of them shits about R. Kelly.
Yeah, and look, audience participation is welcome. Chime in with your fair or fouls.
Yeah.
So does that say Islam Live?
What? Islam Live? What?
That's what I'm.
Wait, what do you see? What are we looking at? What did I miss? I don't know. Let's roll in the fair or foul. That might be a fair or foul. Let's see. Hit it.
Yes. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they're ready for it.
Just lovely.
Okay, that's good. And how do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to that mess, do we?
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah. Because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah. God came and purged me. Hallelujah. God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus. I'm a little anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you.
Suck my cock, bitches.
God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have guilty or innocent. Feed him to the shotguns.
I'm leaving you for.
All right.
Yes. There we go. Fair or foul.
Yeah. All right. So I got 3 stories that we can run through real quick. Okay. So first story, which I thought was amazing. There's a teacher in Idaho who fed a puppy to a snapping turtle and was found not guilty of animal cruelty. Is an Idaho science teacher who was accused of feeding a sick puppy to a snapping turtle in front of students was acquitted Friday of the misdemeanor animal cruelty, according to the local news outlet. Apparently, this dude had a sick dog. The dog was fucked up and dying and shit. And they was like, you know what? I'm gonna feed this dog to my pet snake. And the snake did not eat the dog. So instead, he fed the dog to the class snapping turtle, which apparently ate the dog instantly, right? And one of them kids went and told their parents, like, hey, guess what? So what'd you do? Did you do anything interesting in school? I said, oh yeah, my teacher fed a puppy to a turtle. You know what I'm saying? He faced 6 months in jail, $5,000 fine, but a 6-person jury deliberated for less than 30 minutes, and after the 2-day trial, they decided that the teacher was not guilty. And they said that the reality was there was a ton of misinformation and gossip that were not actual facts or evidence. So the fair foul question is it fucked up for your science teacher to feed a dog to a turtle?
I mean,
fair foul. Is that fair foul? Which side of the line is that on? Feeding the turtle to... I don't have kids, so...
How old are these children?
I'll let y'all go first.
What's the educational value in that?
The food chain.
I guess
the circle of life.
About life and death, I guess.
Yeah, the circle of life.
Yeah, because the turtle eats the grass, and then the lion eats the turtle, and then the turtle goes to grass, and the grass is the circle of life.
Yes, and look, can we add a fifth fair or foul? Look, you send me a message, one for fair, 2 for foul, and let me know what you think. So we're gonna ask Zoe, who's 13 years old. So, if your teacher did that in front of you, fair or foul?
Yeah. I would like to. So I can't imagine a turtle eating a dog, like any dog.
Yeah, it sounds pretty graphic, but I want to hear what everybody else thinks first.
How old are these kids that seen it?
Let's see if I can find it out.
Because that could traumatize a child.
That's
real. Traumatize a college student. You know what I'm saying?
I am trying to see if I can find it. I don't see what level he teaches.
It's foul.
Oh, but he does still teach at the school,
though. Of course he does.
It's foul.
Oh, okay. It doesn't say what grade he teaches, but it says he teaches junior high. So somewhere between 6, 7, 8 grade, 6, 7, 8, something like that.
All right. So E Green says foul. Daryl, what say you?
I say foul. It's pretty pointless.
See, I'm leaning to. So the question is, fair or foul to do it, or if?
Yeah. Was it fair or foul for him to feed the turtle, feed the dog to the turtle?
Yeah, because
I think it's fair to feed the dog to the turtle. Maybe foul to do it in front of your class.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't think turtles eat dogs.
Look,
well, this one did.
That turtle ate a dog, so turtles eat dogs.
Yeah. I just don't think it was the humane thing to do, and I also don't think it was no educational value whatsoever in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's you just creating trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, live chat, chime in. Fair or foul?
Most of them have said. Most of them said that it's foul. Like,
all right.
If not, if I'm not mistaken, just
yeah. I just scrolled up. I saw some fouls. I saw a lot of fouls.
Yeah, I see a lot of fouls. I don't really see anybody saying that.
So I'm the unpopular one. Like, No.
I'm actually on your side. I think it's fair that he fed the turtle fed the dog to the turtle. I think it's foul that he did it in front of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell it to Michael Vick.
Look,
didn't he already try to feed it to the snake? The snake didn't want it.
Yeah. I think the snake was full because it had already eaten some other dogs, and it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, this nigga feeding me dog again. It's just.
Let's check his. I think somebody need to check his animal purchase history. Like, what kind of pet history does he have? You know what I'm saying? Feeding everything to everything.
All right. So there we go. What's next?
All right. The next story. This one just came across my timeline today. A television station in Rochester, New York, fired a meteorologist Sunday after he used a racial slur on air. During WHEC's TV's Friday evening broadcast, Jeremy Cabell said, he was talking about the weather, and he said Martin Luther Coon Park as opposed to saying Martin Luther King Park. And then he was like, as soon as he said Coon, he was like, Martin Luther Coon Park. I mean, King. I'm sorry, King. Fucked up. My bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the news station has subsequently fired the meteorologist since then. Question, fair or foul that he got fired? Like, was it a malicious slip of the tongue?
Look, I think this is
or
going
was
to be
it an accidental slip of the tongue?
I think this might be a discussion, because
I don't think it was malicious.
Because I'm
but
voting foul.
The day and age that we are in right now, it's too easy to get crucified publicly. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they're not even gonna hang around and see what happened.
Right. It could have definitely been an honest mistake. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't never call us coons, so I ain't never slipped up and said no shit like that.
Yeah, and that's the shit. Look, this dude was donkey of the day today, and that's what Charlemagne was saying. Like, I never slipped up and said King.
Right. I kind of tend to slip up and say shit that I'm already thinking about.
I get that, but when you watch that video, he did not say coon. Like, it was. And I kind of buy his excuse. I kind of buy he was talking fast. And
so they were saying that speech therapists actually chimed in on that and was saying that the word association could cause, because they did like 3 different other people who said that.
Yeah.
And I was, who's to say 3 other people ain't racist as shit? You know what I'm
true.
saying?
They might be racist, but I think the talking fast, and I give him a pass, but I give him a pass that says, let's keep an eye on him for a while.
Here's the thing, man. If I had slipped up and made a mistake and called somebody a coon at work today, I'd be fired already.
That's true. That's true.
I never made
you got a point.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Live chat, chime in. Let us know what you think.
You know what? I'm gonna say, I think it's foul that they fired him. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with Monty on this one. I think it's fine. I think they should keep an eye on him because it might have been a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you get a few weeks where he comes into work, he gives every black dude at work a Snickers. Like, what's up, man? How you doing? Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Like my New Year's Eve post, chili cheese Fritos go a long way in curbing race relations.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is come to work with a $5 box. Like, look, man, I ain't mean to listen.
Yeah. I'm sorry that sounded like coon. Here's your $5 box, man. I'm sorry. He can't bring chicken, though, because that's going to be on the news, too. White man, after almost saying coon, brings all the black people chicken the next day. How fucked up does that sound?
Yeah, but then this is also in Rochester, New York, so there's not a whole lot of black people there already. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing, too, though. Like, real shit. Like, I understand him, possibly making a mistake. I understand, I think it was an honest mistake. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I mean, if it was me personally, I probably would let the shit go. But you know how this world is.
Yeah.
He knows too.
Well, he know now.
Yeah, look, nigga ain't got no job now. Oh, sorry, slip of the tongue.
There you go.
See what I did there?
Right. All right. Okay, well, there you go. And the last story for fair or foul is about R. Kelly and the new
foul, whatever it is, foul
documentary. So look, there's a lot to be said about this. I'm just gonna chime in on from one particular. There's a rapper in Chicago. Her name is Katie Got Bands. I've never heard of her before.
I don't believe anything she says.
Katie Got Bands wrote on Twitter. First of all, I stated my opinion before I watched the documentary. Y'all could suck my dick. She said, I don't believe them bitches, all that pussy bitches giving out. Why would he be molesting them? Where was all these bitches at? Where was all these bitches' parents at? How do you let your underage child be gone for months at a time? That man innocent. Then she added, my opinion is my opinion. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I don't care. I don't care. I'd also like to point out she wrote this whole thing all caps. All right.
First of all,
let me tell you what I don't like about that, man.
Go ahead, Ace.
What you got?
What you got?
But the main thing I don't like about that is that she immediately put the parents' accountability in with R. Kelly, which makes it hard to have that conversation down the road. Because as soon as you say, hey, where were the parents at? They'll tell you, oh, you taking up for R. Kelly because of stupid motherfuckers like this.
The thing I don't like about it is the bitch told me to suck her dick, and you don't have one, bitch. Like, don't tell me to suck your dick and you don't have a dick, bitch. Like, now you just crossing the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just all the way violated. Fuck what R. Kelly did, bitch. You say you had a dick, you told me to suck it. Fuck you.
He can't even get to look. At that point, that's not a woman. That's a man.
All right. So the fair or foul question here is the public. We've known about R. Kelly's allegations. We've seen the piss tape that he said was his brother. The question is fair or foul, the public outrage. Is it fair that he's getting the outrage that he's getting now, or is it foul that he's getting it now?
I think it's fair and foul.
Go ahead, speak on it.
Because he obviously deserves what he's getting, but at the end of it, there's really nobody innocent here, including none of us. Everybody knew about this shit. Everybody failed.
Bro, like,
well, look, no, hey, wait, hang on. Normally I take the side of we all did this, but I have been firm on my stance with R. Kelly since Aaliyah. Like,
okay,
why aren't we doing some shit about this motherfucker? Why are y'all celebrating this new R. Kelly song? Why do we listen to the 21 fucking minute song that he did like he said something important? Y'all are all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I am not part of we here. Since Aaliyah, I've been like, nope, done.
Yeah, I won't go that far, but one thing I will say is, like, I've been hearing all of these people like mute R. Kelly, and then I thought about it the other day. It's been at least years since I've listened to an R. Kelly song anyway.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Look,
Jay-Z and Birdman did an album with this nigga. Like, I ain't got time for people to be like, fuck R. Kelly right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, when y'all was getting money off him, when he did R&B Thug and all that, he was in the basement with Big Tigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Girls was still like you. It ain't like you just remember getting molested at the early part of 2019. No, bitch, like you remembered all that time. Now it's a proud like now it's a way to cap on. Now we can monetize. You know what I'm saying?
And they still went through it, and we could speak on this because like we've had experience where we've walked into a studio and then walked out because we ain't like what we seen in that shit. Like I'm not gonna put nobody on the front street right now.
Yeah, no, we Dal and I. So when we first moved to Atlanta, and I won't put the singer on blast. When we first moved to Atlanta, we had a studio session with a very prominent R&B singer. And when we walked into the studio, there was candles lit, there was champagne, the lights was real low and shit. And me and Dad walked in and was like, man, what the fuck you got going on? And he was like, oh, man, we're going to just listen to some music and this and that. And then two girls walked in, and these girls was young as fuck. They was like 14, 15 years old. And me and Ace was like, oh, hell no. And we left immediately.
Nah, son. I can't lie. I wasn't thinking about saving the girls. I was like, yeah, I can't be caught in this room.
That's how, yeah, me too. I was just like, yeah, I just
all the way around.
Preservation. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel you.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think
you know what I'm saying? I could have done more, but I definitely first thought was like, yeah, I can't be in here.
Yeah.
But you know, like to be real, bro, like Michael Jackson died and we all knew what was up with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just all about who you feel like embarrassing at this point in time on social media. Like who's gonna be easier? You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jackson died and nigga never had the confrontation with him with all them children all that time. And like, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's people choose to pick on and people choose not to pick on. Like he part of the Me Too movement. Like he easy to jump on board with. Like I got raped too. You know what I'm saying? Like or I was molested or I was too young. Like, but how you been knowing you was too young for like 30 years, baby? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how it's always conveniently it just always be convenient to come up and be like, all right, let's put an end to this for this week. You feel what I'm saying? This has been going on your whole life.
Yeah, that shit almost cult like, bro. It's like it's not even like regular shit. It's real David Koresh.
It's like a new religion. It's like when the new Jordans come out. It's like you gonna get them. Like that's what it seemed like to me. Like everybody. You know what I mean? Like you want to talk about what happened to? Like me too.
Yeah, I think the outrage is like if this is your first time hearing about it and you're upset, then it's foul. I mean, I think it's fair for you to be outraged. If for people that are watching the documentary and they're realizing how many people knew it was going on.
Reese said R. Kelly and allegedly Dave are best friends. And Hannibal, I want you to remember that, because you don't know who allegedly Dave is. Next week.
No, I was just about to, when I saw him post it, I was like, who was allegedly Dave?
Next week, he's checked this shit out, and you'll know why. So, okay, continue.
So, yeah, but for me, like, there was I think there's a lot of people who are recognizing just how many people around him knew this was going on and either looked the other way or pretended, looked the other way, pretended that it wasn't happening, helping him cover it up. And that part for them.
They had to be part of that shit, bro. Like I said, I haven't seen all of them. I seen like an episode or two, but they were actively working with him to make sure that this shit was able to happen.
Once again, like Michael Jackson got an entire family that's still alive. He the only one that died for real. Like everybody knew what was going on, but nobody decided to, like, come on.
Yeah, but with the R. Kelly situation, like I said, I remember I want to say it was like, I remember when Aaliyah's first album came out, and it was like, oh yeah, she married to R. Kelly. I was like, nigga, she my age. Like, how the fuck she? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't legal. You know what I'm saying? But it was understood. So when the P tape came out, it wasn't a surprise. It was a surprise that he got it on tape, but it wasn't a surprise.
The surprise for me was that he got away with it. I was like, man, that's
I thought R. Kelly's career was over then. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't. Because the thing about the P tape that we don't talk about is it was two different P tapes. He peed like there was one with him peeing on a bitch, and then there was another one of bitch dancing and peeing allegedly. I never seen the video. I never watched the shit, but I heard that there's two videos.
There was a lot of pissing going on, bro, and nobody just.
There was a lot of shit going on that people just ignore with R. Kelly. Like, they ignored Donald Trump shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's bad. He's doing. We've been trying to tell you all along.
See, but didn't like Woody Nelson marry his daughter?
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Yes.
Sorry,
and I'm glad you brought that up, E, because I want to say this as we segue into shit we don't care about. Jim Jeffries, the Australian comedian who I'm a huge fan of, he had this graph where it shows like celebrities and their talent level, and it's like if you're like really talented, they allow you to get away with more shit. So R. Kelly might be the king of R&B. So we let a lot of shit slide. Bill Cosby, is doing a lot of shit, and he's super talented, so we let a lot of shit slide. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you under that talent level, then it's like, oh no, we gotta crucify you. If you over the talent level, then we let, like right now, Tom Hanks could throw a pregnant woman down a flight of stairs, and we'd be like, oh, that's Tom, there must be an excuse. She must have attacked him first. We would justify it for Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Well, what about Kevin Spacey?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, what about Kevin Spacey?
After that creepy video, Kevin Spacey lost all passes after that creepy video, and I'm glad he made that creepy video because of it.
Oh yeah, Rod Feast Tenders actually brought up a good thing. The Dave Chappelle "I'm Gonna Piss on You" sketch was one of the best sketches ever.
Yeah, and we can thank R. Kelly for that. That is what I thank R. Kelly for being so fucked up that even Dave Chappelle saw it and nobody fucking listened to him.
Bruh, his scandal was a part of pop culture, and everybody was like, it's funny. You feel me? So, like, when that came out,
we wasn't even taking it this serious. Yeah, nobody.
All these women who got sexually assaulted, you know what I'm saying, during that time frame, allegedly. Like, when the Piss on You came out, and it was the make fun of R. Kelly time again, you couldn't monetize then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about 7-8 more years of trauma you're dealing with. Like, bitch, give me a good reason. Like, I don't believe nothing a lot of females say when it's convenient. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it was really bothering you for that long, you could have been came out. One person, two people, like, y'all should have been said something. Y'all got parents, sisters, brothers. Like, it's known in Chicago that this dude used to just be sitting outside, like middle schools and high schools, just getting chicks. And their parents used to be like, handle your business, man. That's Robert. We gonna be on.
Yeah.
As a random sidebar, I want to, and I'm gonna say this, Monty, so you can go ahead and set up shit we don't care about. But I want to give y'all this to ponder about. R. Kelly has probably been peeing on chicks for a long time, to the point that there's a high probability that he peed on a lid.
Look, I was saying that early on. Like, this is not news. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how this shit is news.
Bruh.
This is olds.
Let me tell you something. When Michael Jackson, when it came forward,
they made the show. That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been screaming this since Aaliyah. Nobody's fucking listening. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm like, y'all don't care?
Remember when Michael Jackson, when they had the one time when it was like, maybe this dude is a sexual predator? You know what I'm saying? They had the little situation in the trial and all that. Remember that? All right. That was like, what, 99 or some shit?
It was in the 90s. I don't remember when, but I definitely remember it was in the 90s.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was always one of my favorite people. And I remember like in 1989, I was approximately 7. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he used to always have Webster with him sitting on his lap. Like, that's kind of cool, but that's a grown-ass man. Like, Webster like 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting on Michael Jackson's lap along with Bubbles, who was a monkey. You know what I'm saying?
Got a man
and
and
like,
a monkey.
I didn't knew something was wrong then. Like, and I was like, nobody even taking into consideration like how close him and Macaulay Culkin is, and how fucked up Macaulay Culkin is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just.
You mean Macaulay Culkin?
That's what?
Yes.
What did you say?
Yeah, his name is Macaulay Culkin.
Like Macaulay Culkin had a contest where he let people vote on what his middle name was going to be, and the middle name that everybody picked was Macaulay Culkin. So his name now officially is Macaulay Culkin.
Yikes!
When did they do this contest?
Oh, this just happened to E Green. You don't listen to the shit show? This happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man. It's like a real thing.
2 weeks ago, it was around Christmas time. You know, I purchased my mama a vehicle.
Look, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into shit we don't care about.
Let's do it. Shit we don't care about. Here we go. As soon as I clicked play on the wrong thing. Here we go.
Programming. Here's some bullshit that happened. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
That's bullshit, Gary!
Okay, music stops. Send the beat, fucking with you. Yep. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Attempt to fill 24 hours of programming here.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah. I got triggered.
I'd also like to point out that all of the music done on Hannibal and Monty Shit Show is produced by myself and Team MFM. Myself, Ace Wonder, Johnny, Facebook famous Brasco. We do all the music. Me and Ace actually did that beat in like 5 minutes. So, you know, the Shit Show intro. I mean, shit we don't care about.
Shit we don't care about. I love the shit we don't care about intro.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. The visuals and the audio just they sync perfectly. So shit we don't care about is literally I do a deep dive on various stories I find online, and I read the headline, and then you guys let me know if you give a shit or not. If enough of y'all give a shit, I have to read the story. If you don't give a shit, then we just keep it moving.
And also, here we go. Audience participation is encouraged. If Hannibal starts talking some shit, you got about 30 seconds. Immediately, as soon as you don't give a fuck, let us know you don't give a fuck. He'll stop as soon as the first I don't give a fuck happens.
Yep. You ain't have to let me finish talking. So, first story, let's see what it says. I just grab this motherfucker. It says 6 scandals that Chip and Joanna Gaines have faced over the years.
Okay. I don't care about anything Chip is going through.
There we go. There we go. We already lost it.
Nope. With this dude.
Okay.
Yep. Move on. Move on.
There's that. All right. The next story is Kourtney Kardashian's sexy.
Don't care.
You
I didn't know it was gonna be this easy. This is awesome.
you niggas is setting like fucking Usain Bolt records right now, okay?
Thought we'd be.
All right, and the last story is, let's see, Christina El Musa is married inside her secret winter wonderland wedding.
Nope. None.
Nobody cares. I don't even know what it is, and I don't care about her life.
Nope.
All right.
I'm happy.
And that was shit we don't care about. And I think this is the first time in shit show history that it's gone the way we want it to go, where shit we don't care about is shorter than the intro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. So now that we've done
it's not caring about shit.
Yes.
All right.
Nonchalance on this bitch. We could do this all night.
So now that we've done the stories that we don't care about, Monty, maybe you have some important shit.
I got 2 things. Let's hit it. Here we go. Important shit.
Zombies.com, Blog Talk Radio, and Team MFN proudly present Hannibal and Monty's Action News with L. Damon on sports, Keith, the man on the street, meteorologist scientist Mel on weather, and Hannibal and Monty's Action News anchors, Hannibal and Monty. And now, here's lead anchor Monty. Monty's important shit.
Yes!
All
There
right.
we go. Important shit. This is where I talk about the most important shit happening on the internet in the past, now, back till whenever. Like, I go back far sometimes, but I only have 2 things this time because I was busy fixing technical errors, didn't have time to really research. So, one thing I heard that sort of piqued my interest that I'm kind of excited about is Into the Spider-Verse. They're talking about doing a TV series with it. So that's some good shit. I don't know how many of y'all have seen Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes,
I know
I've
you
seen
did. And what did you think of the post-credit scene before we move on? Spoiler free.
That shit was awesome. That movie was fucking, like I said, and I know next week we're doing the comic, we're gonna rank all the comic book films of 2018. But like, for me, Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie ever. It's the best Sony superhero film ever, and it was the best animated film of 2018. But I'm saying that having not seen Isle of Dogs yet. So I'm tentatively saying it's the best before I see Wes Anderson's Isle of Dogs.
All right.
Where the fuck is the Spider-Verse?
Wait, what?
Where is the Spider-Verse?
It's
like, where is the movie, or where is the actual place, the Spider-Verse?
It's a place, like a galaxy?
Okay.
Oh, all right. You don't get the concept.
No. He is the opposite of a nerd. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So he don't.
Maybe that's why I love E. All right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
wait.
Well, all right.
This
all
a
right.
movie y'all talking about?
Yeah, yeah. This is a movie.
Yes. It's one of the highest grossing movies that came out last year, and the shit came out on Christmas. So just ponder that for a second. It was one of the 10 highest selling movies of the year, and it literally came out on Christmas.
Yeah.
And look, Jeremy M., the game is fucking awesome. I've already beaten the game and all 3 DLCs, and I'm about to play through all of those motherfuckers again. It's amazing. But continue.
I feel like I'm in a world that I can't get out. I'm drowning.
All right, E, look, we're coming out. So, Spider-Verse, and I'll go to the second and only other thing so we can get on topic. And just so y'all know, because sometimes people come here and we say we're talking Nirvana and all this stuff or whatever it is, we're gonna talk about that stuff. But there's a reason every episode is called Maybe an Episode About, because we like to talk a lot of shit before we get to the topic. Come hang out with us till we get there. So, but that being said, the second and final important shit is how much do y'all know about this Soulja Boy situation?
I don't know anything about it.
I know a little bit about it.
I know didn't he come out with a game system?
No.
Okay.
He said he came out with a game system.
Okay.
Soulja Boy said he came out with a game system. And live shit. You know what? I like that. Live shit. Check me if I'm wrong.
Keep it.
Yeah. Check me if I'm wrong. But what he said, he set up this website, and he had the Soulja Boy console and the Soulja Boy handheld. I forgot what he was calling them. And that was his new game system. But what these new game systems were basically the same $30 to $40 game systems you can buy on Wish that advertises to you on Facebook. But he was selling these motherfuckers for $100 for the handheld, $150 for the console. And all they are emulators that play all the emulators you already have on your computer.
Those little cheap 40-second games on a handheld. Yeah, I got one of those.
But no, it wasn't those. They have, like, you can get Super Mario World, you can get dinosaurs and Cadillacs, you can play everything. The emulators are bullshit on them. The systems are shit.
Right.
So he basically tried to finesse the entire population of the world.
Yes. And
I'm trying to figure out who wanted to order a Soulja Boy game system.
I just watched a video today of a guy that bought both of them, and I watched him play through them all.
Was he mad?
No, he knew they were shit. Like, he knew what he was getting into, but he wanted to show people that it was shit. And I was like, all right, let's see this.
Yeah, all right.
And it really is like the console that he took out of the box was as light as this mouse right here. But it was this big. So he's just flopping it around, and he smashed it with a hammer, opened it up, and it's two little circuit boards. One little bit that held all the ROMs, one that had the emulators installed. Like, come on, Soulja Boy. And he had nothing to do with it. He just bought this shit from some Japanese company and sold it on his website and called it something else. And, yeah. So, but what happened today, recently, like a day ago, was this news. Soulja Boy mysteriously pulls gaming consoles weeks after launch. So the heat finally caught up with him.
Right.
So it's fucking over. Yeah. But they can't do anything about it, but they can shut down the person selling it.
Right.
Like, Wish can sell that shit because they're overseas somewhere. Soulja Boy can't. So there's your Soulja Boy gaming console. See,
I'm
there
still
you go.
trying to figure out why somebody's buying this shit from him.
I'm trying to figure out why you.
He sold out like a week into it.
It's like he got
I remember saying because he did some good promo on it. Like, his marketing on it was genius. Like, that money he put into marketing, he should have put into like college.
There you go. I'm trying to figure out the. I'm trying to figure out the mentality on this. I'm trying to figure out the sense in this. It's like, yeah, man, I'm at the point in my career where I can't sell a 99-cent song, so let me try to sell a $150 video game system instead.
Because you know why? His audience is children. Like, anybody who's 16 don't have nothing to do with you, boy.
Are they still children? Are his fans still children?
Who are his fans?
More children. They still play Soldiers, crank that Soldier Boy in every nursery, bro. That's a great dance song. Right before nap time.
Right before nap time.
For real, they play it for special. No, it was that song was part of the Special Olympics, bro. It was dance. I think it's a game. I'm not joking.
I can't. You know what? I can't even. See, the funny thing, I can't tell if you're joking or not because that might be true. There might be a video of the Special Olympics with fucking with Crank That Soldier Boy playing. So
I'm positive it is.
I don't have a race hormone in my body, but if you don't know how to dance and you listen to that song and you could do that, then you feel like you do. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the perfect tutorial for somebody to think they know how to dance. You'll get radio play like think it's a game.
All right, I can see, but
Watch
there's no.
Nickelodeon. Just watch Nickelodeon right now.
There's no Soulja Boy branding on any of this game shit. Like, he just literally got a bunch of boxes off of a truck and sold them.
Oh, he wasn't even trying to use his celebrity to sell this shit.
Wait,
yeah,
so
I think
put
they
the
said
Soulja Boy logo on it, and nothing. He just thought.
I think what he did was they said he found he got some Soulja Boy stickers and then put them on the game systems and then sold them like that. If I'm not mistaken.
No, he didn't. This guy that bought him, the video I watched, this is based on one YouTube video I watched today. This guy that bought him, it had all the branding that came from the people that originally ripped this shit off.
So we selling counterfeit consoles now,
and calling them the Soulja Boy game system. So
that's what we
Soulja Boy
in.
did not make a game system.
Game over.
Yes, game over.
That would be funny as hell if every time you went to go play a game, as soon as you load it up, your character just dies and it just says game over. Every game.
That's the Soulja Boy system.
That's what happens every time I play my game. Like I promise you, that's why I play it. Play anything, you just die. I be like, fuck this shit.
Monty, you got any more important shit?
How you down, man?
That is it for important shit.
All right. That's funny as hell. That's hilarious.
There we go.
Y'all ready to get into this rap beef?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Hannibal, I'm gonna let you lead the charge. Where do we start?
Shit, I don't know. There was a lot of rap beef that happened in 2018.
And look, I'm gonna be honest. You mentioned one, and I don't know how I missed it on the list. There's one that you mentioned that I did not listen to.
The one that really took precedence.
Oh, the Bone one. Yeah, Bone and Migos. I didn't listen to Lazy Bone.
I just don't want to remember him that way.
I did hear one of the Lazy Bone disses, so I can talk about it.
In my opinion,
well, no, he only did the one. So.
So I heard it before this. I didn't do the research today. That's all. All right, well, good. I did it all.
Not gonna do it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do. Well, look. Let's start with that one then. Fuck it. Let's start with that. So earlier this year, well, no, this actually is very recent. So in the last couple months, in December, I think, right after Cardi B broke up with her husband Offset from the Migos. If there are any Migos fans in the comment section, go ahead and put a skirt in there just so we can know who to make fun of. So but
just skirt. Give it to us. We'll take it.
What was the issue? So Offset posted somewhere, either on Instagram or Twitter or something, that the Migos were the biggest rap group of all time. And Lazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony said, and I want to pull up exactly what he said.
All he said was, "No, y'all not."
That's all you need to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like I said, the era doesn't even allow for you to be the biggest rap group of all time.
Right.
The money not even there for you to make.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in my era they was giving 10 points per, and now they giving you 1 point per. You can't beat me.
Right.
Yeah, and so Offset said it was the greatest group of all time. Lazy Bone said, "No, y'all not." You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these young cats talking about how great they are, without paying respect to us, and we the greatest rap group of all time. Then Offset said something else, and then Lazy Bone recorded a diss song that was called "Let Me Go, Migo."
Let me interject for a second, and just so you know, just to sprinkle a little bit of salt on it, QC CEO P said that he only signed the Migos because they sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
It's true.
Really? I didn't know that.
That's a good point.
Hood fact.
But I want to say something about this this whole beef, because Lazy Bone's the one that you mentioned that you wanted to talk about, but I think it was, who was the other one? Not Crazy Bone.
Busy Bone?
Like, huh?
Busy Bone with the
Busy
musket.
Bone. Busy Bone. Yeah.
He had a musket. You saw the musket?
Yes,
No.
but this
yeah,
was.
didn't the police come see about it?
Yeah,
But
so
no, there was some shit before this that went down earlier in the year where where Migos said some shit. This is not the first time the Migos and Bone have gotten into it. They said some shit earlier this year, and he did a whole 45-minute YouTube video that I watched all of, where it wasn't confrontational like this. He's like, look, y'all need to calm down. And then he got passionate and said, we're the reason y'all are what you are, so shut the fuck up, but calm down, respect, get your money.
Yeah, man, but why does that even matter so much, man? I don't think it's a crime for them to think they the best. They don't have to be right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it said. You're not right, but you got to think you're the best, so go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm the best too, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that disagrees.
I don't. I tell myself beautiful lies every day. I be like, you getting taller and stronger. I don't mean it's that.
That's funny.
That'll get you through your day, bro. I feel like people shouldn't interfere with that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I kind of have a problem with is like you can't, just because you used to rap, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that homage is due. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wait for people to pay respects. Don't demand respect. Then you just creating a barrier. You know what I'm saying? Like, for these little young niggas to be like, fuck you then, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why?
Think about it. They had people coming out of that beef like, hey, man, Bone whack. Like, what?
Yeah, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Oh, no, Bone ain't whack. And we all know that's a hollow thing you just said, but you have to say it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got to put the so hard, man. Yeah.
I have First of the Month and Crossroads stuck in my head almost every day going to high school. So
right. We used to write down the lyrics to make sure we knew them.
Yep.
I don't have to do that with me.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on.
So I think that rap beef has it's gonna fizzle out because, well, somebody went to jail and it was Busy Bone because he pulled out a musket.
Yeah, Busy Bone recorded an Instagram live video, you know, with a very old rifle, and was talking about how he don't want. So like after Lazy Bone put out his diss song, 21 Savage and JB Blockboy both said that the shit was trash, and then Busy Bone recorded an Instagram video talking about, like, with a rifle in hand, talking about how they better watch what they say. And then while he was recording his Instagram live video, the police, I guess, saw his video, or somebody alerted the police to it. So the police come to his house while he's recording his video, and then the video instantly gets cut off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's because they, you know, when you got a record, you got a jacket, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you got to understand, you know what I'm saying, that people are waiting for you to do shit like this. Police have Instagram pages too. They have Facebook pages too. They bad bitches. That's how I look at bad bitches on Instagram. Bad bitch follow me, I'll be like, you fucking fed. I don't want to be your friend. Like, real shit, because I'm just being real. Like, you think at the end of the day, you just pull out a gun like it's going to be all gravy, bro. Like, I know you some type of papers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's a waiting game for them to just be like, well, wait till this nigga post some stupid shit or do some stupid shit because he's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta admit, it was a stupid thing to do, but I also have never been called garbage by 21 Savage, so I don't know what kind of effect it can have on a man.
Yeah, and right. To be fair, JB Blockboy calling somebody garbage, like, keep in mind, in his big hit song from last year, he had a song where he said, "I'ma spray you like Febreze."
Oh, that's true.
I remember.
Yeah, he said, "I'ma blow you like a flute."
Yeah.
And you know, he also had a video where he had a pot on his head. All his friends had pots on their heads, and they was banging on them in the kitchen.
Yep, I saw that video. It's awful. It's awful. You know, I never understood how he could dance on beat but not rap on beat. That shit's weird.
That's what people who missing the chromosome sometimes, you know, because we're not gonna call them the R word. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just say they're missing the chromosome. People missing the chromosome have a heightened, you know, have another heightened ability all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like just he probably do a lot of push-ups or something too. Like you never know, dog. He probably got a photographic memory, but he just dumb in every other aspect of his life.
He like real good at like counting cards. Like if you took him to a casino, he'll rack up.
Right.
Rain Man. You know what I'm saying?
So if we had to rate this beef, right? Rare is fantastic. Well done is trash, and there's all the gradients in between. You know, what would y'all rate this beef?
Grade D.
Oh, so we're rating the beef itself, not who won.
Oh,
I mean, you can definitely rate the beef. I mean, I would give this beef a D.
I would give this beef
a C minus. I'm gonna give it a C minus. I think it's a D. D plus.
All right,
I'm confused about the rate.
Speaking of D plus, I didn't announce this at the beginning of the show.
No, you did not. You did not. I know what you're about to say.
So yeah, I know. I just checked our Social Blade, and while we were not ranked since we started this show, Hannibal and Monty's Shit Show is officially a D plus show on Social Blade.
Yeah,
thank you.
Congratulations, dog. Y'all chalk.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right. We don't have to go to summer school no more.
That's right. I planned on making a macaroni. Yeah, I planned on doing a macaroni D and hanging it right here. So next week you'll see a D made of macaroni. Because
I can just bring you one of my old report cards.
Oh wait, actually I got a D right here. So there you go. That's our D.
Give a big shout out to mediocrity.
Yes, exactly.
Well, technically, it's a shout out to below mediocrity, but you know.
Yeah, no, we're slightly above it because we weren't anywhere in the ratings before. We're D plus. Like there we go.
You ain't got no haters, you ain't pop.
Yeah. No, I'm waiting for the haters. That's why I want those thumbs down.
It's good. It's just good to say that in any type of subject. You know what I'm saying?
Reese created a hashtag for us. Whip out the hashtag. Whip out the.
I created one that said live shit.
I actually I used that hashtag whip out the D at work, and I had to have an instant conversation with resources. So,
but yeah, you give it a D plus.
Yeah. So look, so we're gonna rate the beef. Yeah, you can say who you feel like won or lost, and then we're gonna rate the quality of the beef. Well done means it's terrible, and rare means the shit was fantastic, and then you got all the gradient levels in between.
All right, all right.
Well done.
You give
this
it well
for me,
done?
this beef is very well done.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? And who won this beef? I say Lazy Bone wins this beef. Not because he won the beef, but because he made people ask questions about Bone Thugs and Harmony that haven't asked questions about him in a while.
Yeah,
I guarantee the streams went up a little bit. I guarantee the streams went up.
Oh yeah, for sure. What do y'all think? I'll go after y'all. What do y'all think?
Terrible. This is well done. It's the worst thing in the history of life.
All right.
I'm with him.
All right. Well
I don't really think anybody came out ahead from this happening. You know,
nobody gained anything or nothing.
So,
all right.
Nobody thinks any more Bone, and and Amigos is still Amigos. So.
It's like watching two girls. It's like two girls who can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what it was.
All right. Well, I rate this beef. This is how I rate this beef. Hang on. I got the soundboard in front of me, so I'm gonna show off. Here we go. That's how I rate this beef. So.
That was good, man.
I got you.
That's my rating. That's my rating. But Bone Thugs and Harmony won. But still, crickets.
Yeah. All right. Next beef we gonna talk about from last year was Pusha T versus Drake. This was kind of a big deal when it happened. This was right around the time Kanye West was doing the Good Music rollout.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be surprised. It was at the time Pusha T and you know, so Pusha T has not been a fan of Drake and Lil Wayne and the Young Money camp, I think, for a while now.
Cash Money as a whole. Cash Money.
Yeah, he's not been a fan for a minute. And
I think
what happened to that boy?
He had an issue with Cash Money at some point.
Yeah, what happened to that boy? What happened to that boy?
Yeah.
That situation ever since then.
Oh shit, we got one thumbs down. Look at that.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I wanted to say something about it.
All right, continue. We got beef. Okay. Bring it on, whoever you are. Speak up.
All right, gotcha. So, Pusha T, so Kanye West decided to do this big good music rollout last year, and they put out like Pusha T's album, a Kanye West album, a Kanye West Kid Cudi album, a Nas album, Teyana Taylor album, and each one of these albums was only like 7 to 8 songs long, and Pusha's album was the first of the albums, and the very last song on his 7-song album, he dissed Drake. And he made a lot of, just talked about him just being a fuck boy and just saying a lot of grimy shit about Drake. And then like a day or two later, Drake recorded the Duppy freestyle where he started taking shots at Pusha T. And I thought it was very dope. To which Pusha T responded by taking the story of OJ beat, and he recorded a song talking about Drake having a hidden love child, to which Drake gracefully bowed out. Is that how we want to say it? Gracefully bowed out?
Yeah.
Nah, we gonna say your daddy said come inside.
Yeah.
He got it right.
He was told by his OG mentors that he should not respond, and that was how the beef ended. So what were your thoughts, guys, on Pusha T versus Drake? I thought it was actually one of my favorite beefs of the year.
Well, first off, let's not talk like you didn't just change masks in the middle of everything. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, it was a request from the chat, so I was I'm giving the fans what they want.
I wasn't looking at this, then I was like, okay, they scared me a little.
Well, you get used to it after a while, so it's just you just switch up is real. I got like 5 more masks sitting right here, so I'm ready to switch up.
I think it was one of the most anticipated beefs this year that just didn't get there. It was like y'all had an argument, but y'all ain't get to fight, and y'all didn't fight. You know what I'm saying? That's how it felt to me, because I feel like all the way unfinished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I thought the songs were dope, but I thought the whole thing was kind of contrived.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Give me more.
Never.
I think from the beginning, I don't think it was an accident that this whole thing happened. I think the whole thing was part of the push, especially after you find out the story and how they got the information out of Drake and all that stuff. It's like, it was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
And I don't care what Kanye say. I'm pretty sure he was right there in it. It was part of the plan to move them out.
Oh yeah.
So you think Drake, Kanye took personal information that he had from Drake to help push the rollout further along?
That's exactly what I think. Yeah.
I didn't even think that.
I think he learned this lesson from when 50 did it when they was competing a couple years back.
Kanye and 50, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
You know what? It makes sense though, because that was like right around the time when Kanye started wearing the "Make America Great Again" hat, and he started being like, him and Donald Trump was like Dragon Energy brothers. So it would stand to reason that Kanye could have helped manufacture the beef to take away from the political shit he was talking about as a way to get people to stop paying attention. Like, because people started to almost boycott the whole good music rollout. So he could have just let some information leak so he could, like piss people, like, so he could get people to stop talking about the Trump shit, even though the Trump shit was just so much bigger. Like, people was way more into.
Like, am I mistaken, or didn't Pusha T get all of the information from Kanye?
I think that was the.
it was told to Kanye by Drake in confidence, and then Kanye went back and told Pusha T, right?
That's what a lot of people think right now.
Yeah, I think the whole thing's contrived. Now, with that being said, I thought both entries into the beef was pretty dope. I enjoyed both songs, but it did take a little bit away from me because I felt like it was some reality show.
My thing is, I still don't like Drake and don't understand why people like Drake. I did not like the Drake song, and I had to force myself to listen to this motherfucker 3 times today to pay attention to the lyrics because I don't like him and I'm trying to be objective. Like,
Bro,
all right,
you don't like champagne popping?
I don't like Drake. Drake comes on, I'm like, turn this shit the fuck off. I
I'm
don't want to hear it.
either, but I can still accept,
But I tried today, and even lyrically, I'm like, no. I didn't find this beef entertaining. I found Pusha T entertaining. The story of Adidon, I fucking love that.
I think if the beef would have manifested into a real, it's I call it the tree of detriment. You know what I'm saying? You have an issue that escalates into a problem, and that problem escalates into a situation, that situation escalates into, a conundrum. And none of that happened. It was just a stayed at an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it never actually happened. Yeah.
Right. Just stayed at an issue, and that was it. It was like, I don't like you, you don't like me. Nah. So, and
but that's kind of how internet beef is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's way internety. That's why I don't like it. That's it's internety. It's too internety.
We're in the age of the internet, E. That's just how it goes.
I just can't operate like that, man. If anybody had anything like that to say about me, you know me, Hannibal. I'm gonna be like, yeah, where you at?
Let's talk.
He's done it before.
Like, for example, like piss T.I. off. He gonna make 4 mixtapes about you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause he just know how to handle that type of beef in that situation. Like, it just seemed commercialized to me. Like, at the end of the day, it was almost like he had already did the back-to-back with Meek, and it seemed like that was like we going for that again. It's somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So how are we rating these beefs?
Like medium rare.
Medium rare? All right.
I'd say medium because I still like the songs. So I give them at least a medium.
I think the Pusha won the battle, and it's medium. It's right in the middle because I actually thought, like, I liked Pusha's initial diss. I really liked Drake's response, and I wasn't as crazy about the story of Adnan, but I loved that so I remember when this shit happened, there was a lot of people that said they thought it was fucked. So first off, there were a lot of soft ass, this could actually be a listen to Hannibal. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot of soft ass, punk ass, pussy ass, bitch ass, garbage ass, fake ass rap fans, that Drake fans specifically, that was like, I think it's fucked up that he brought that man's child into the situation. Like, first off, in battle rap, everything is fair game.
Yep.
Everything
battle rap. Like, just chill out.
But here's the thing: it wasn't really like he broke some news that Drake wasn't about to break himself. From everything that I heard on the background, like when he was talking to Kanye about the plans for his upcoming album, he told him that he was gonna reveal that shit on the album.
Yeah,
he did.
He just beat him to the punch. That's why he was so pissed.
Took the push it. They basically was trying to ruin the man rollout for the album too.
Drake was going to do a reveal, and Pusha did it expose. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
It was like a baby shower gone wrong. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when the priest dropped the baby in the holy water. You know what I'm saying? he made him too Christian all of a sudden.
All right. Well, I give it wait, I lost my shit. I give this beef I agree with all y'all. I think we're medium across the board, but here's my associated soundbite.
Oh man. Time travel's confusing.
So there you go.
Shout out to my other production partner, Johnny Facebook Famous Brasco. Like, I know he's not watching the podcast because he's calling me right now while we're on the show. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JB. I'm gonna definitely hit him in a second. All right. The next rap beef we're gonna talk about. I gotta take a deep breath on this one.
All right.
Is Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. Now, with this particular beef, I mean, so I'm gonna just do like a very quick rundown for everybody if you don't know about the beef, if you haven't been paying attention. And if you haven't been paying attention, that's okay. That's perfectly fine because this beef is trash. You know what I'm saying? This isn't even like real beef. This is like whatever they make McDonald's burgers out of. You know what I'm saying? This is pink slime. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. I also would have accepted the Price is Right failing horn as well. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it,
The
I couldn't
best
get
thing,
to it
in my
fast
opinion,
enough.
that Cardi could do in this situation, because she not Nicki Minaj, is handle your best song with Beyonce.
Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
All right, continue, E.
No, I was saying the best thing that Cardi could do in this situation is because she not Nicki Minaj, is try to make a song with Beyonce, and then you won everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but would her song with Beyonce be better than Nicki Minaj's song with Beyonce? Because Feeling Myself.
It wouldn't matter because people done already decided they don't fuck with Nicki Minaj like that.
I'm saying, like, Cardi is more relatable.
And you know what? This is true, and this is actually going to lead into What's Eating Hannibal in a second. So I'm going to have you cue that up in a second, Monty, so I can go ahead and do that. Prometheus Prophet. Always fun having new people on the show, and I'm glad you tuned in. But so the Cardi B Nicki Minaj beef started with the Motorsport song. They did a song together called Motorsport. It was a Migos song that was featuring both Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. The song initially was the Migos, and then Quavo from the Migos reached out to Nicki Minaj and asked her to get on the record. Nicki recorded her verse. Quavo asked her to make some alterations to the verse. And then as she was making the alterations to the verse, they had got Cardi B on the song too. When Cardi first heard the song, she heard it with the original Nicki Minaj verse on it. And then when the song got released, she heard a different Nicki verse on it. And then she commented on the Breakfast Club how Nicki's verse got changed, and she wondered if whether or not it got changed because of her being on the song. So then after that, Cardi B's fans got online and started talking shit about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj asked Quavo to clarify the situation. He was like, look, could you please just tell the people that the reason I changed my verse was because you asked me to. To which Quavo responded, according to Nicki Minaj, if you was my girl, I would tell everybody what really happened. But you ain't my girl, LOL, or something to that extent. Right. Nicki, Cardi B's fans, so that it ended up inflaming the problems between them more and more. They end up taking subliminal shots at each other on different records. And, that ended up leading to a fight between them at New York Fashion Week, where Cardi threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj and Cardi also left with a big knot on her forehead. So
I already don't care.
This isn't shit we don't care about, E.
Oh, yeah, this could also be a shit we don't care about.
That's why we love having you on.
Good segments, I tell you that.
Yeah.
It can bleed over into other shit. Like, this is a well done beef for me that I don't care about either. So,
it didn't move me. But here's my least favorite thing about the beef, though, is that it kind of highlighted how hard people feel like you got to take one side in the shit.
Yeah.
So, like, when we really got into it, it was like if you was fucking with Cardi B, then you almost wasn't allowed to listen to Nicki Minaj and vice versa. That don't make no sense to me.
The thing that pissed me off, too, is like, just because y'all the top two chicks in rap don't mean y'all have to be mad at each other. We don't have to be. It's the competitive game, but it's enough money out here for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
But they living in a world now where they feel like they can only be one of that thing. And that don't make no sense to me. Like I say, when Big and Pac was beefing, I went to Odyssey Records and I bought All Eyes on Me and Ready to Die.
Yeah.
That's see.
You
You
was
know what's up,
tripping.
Ace.
Like, you were tripping, D. You were tripping.
We got them both.
And you know what? This is a great segue. Go ahead and play my theme music because my What's Eating Hannibal is about exactly that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. What's Eating Hannibal? Cue it up.
Women drivers, people who talk during the movie, customers who cannot make up their mind while ordering food.
They shit on LA. They shit on Chicago. They shit on Miami. They shit on New Jersey.
New Yorkers, Atlanta Falcon fans, possibly people from Alaska.
They hate Canadians. They hate the South. They hate the rain. They hate the snow. They hate murder. They hate crime. They hate fucking everything. They hate the Knicks when they're winning. They hate the Knicks when they're losing.
Indecisive morons, blithering idiots, humans. These people have formed a burning question. What is grinding Hannibal's gears?
Yeah. All right. So, like over the last couple weeks, I've had this same argument like 3 different times, right? I was out, doing some ride share driving, make a little extra cash. And I had this girl get in the car and some Nicki Minaj was playing in my car, and the girl was a big Cardi B fan. And the girl that was the big Cardi B fan decided to use that as an opportunity to air out how she felt about about Nicki Minaj, how Nicki Minaj is trash, how she's not relevant anymore, how nobody pays attention to her, and it bothered me, not because I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, because I'm not a fan of anybody, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But like, but I listened to her talk about how Nicki Minaj isn't relevant, how her album flopped, how nobody's paying attention to her. All right. Fast forward a week or 2 later, I ended up having a conversation with this gay guy, and he ended up telling me, the same thing. Like, Nicki Minaj is a failure. She flopped. Nobody's checking for her. She's not relevant. Then I was at work one day talking to this gay guy, and this gay guy was like, yeah, Nicki Minaj is irrelevant. Her album flopped. Nobody's checking for her no more. And I was just like, all right, look, I don't know how y'all quantify what's relevant, okay? You know what I'm saying? But like, Nicki Minaj's album Queen went gold last year. She had like 4 songs that were top 25 singles. She had like a song like Barbie Things, and Chun-Li were both like top 25 songs. Both of those songs went gold. The Fifi song went platinum. The song with her and Yo Gotti went platinum. Like, she had a lot of successful records that came out last year. Now, Cardi B had a lot more successful records. Her album sold a lot better, but it doesn't mean that she's not relevant anymore. And I don't really understand how people use relevancy. And this is an issue I find with young girls and gay guys. Like, when they don't like something, they'll just say it's not relevant anymore. Who the fuck are you to decide what is or what isn't relevant? I have this thing called Google on my phone. I can literally look up all the numbers that I need to look up to show you that this motherfucker is doing well or isn't doing well. That would be like somebody saying, oh, Into the Spider-Verse, ain't nobody checking for that shit. Nigga, it was one of the 10 most popular movies of the year, and it came out in December. I can Google this information. There's no reason for us to still be having barbershop arguments in a day and age when everybody's cell phone is a goddamn computer. Google the information and stop arguing about your opinions, all right? I'm not finna argue with you about something like that, not when I can measure and quantify that shit. That's what's Eating Hannibal. We can keep it going.
Those things you talking about.
That shit bothers me, bro.
Those things are bothering me.
That shit bothers me, because people will be like, oh yeah, she's not relevant. Like, especially when they say her album flopped. And I was like, the second gay guy the first gay guy I had this conversation with, he was like, oh yeah, the album flopped. And I was like, yeah, man, her album went gold. Like, she sold 500,000 copies of that project. And he was like, yeah, but in the past, her albums were selling 2-3 million. That's why it's a flop. I said, so you're comparing her to her standards, not by today's standards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you do that? Like, how you can compare her? That would be like me saying that like me saying Michael Jackson's career, even though he was averaging 26 points and 8 assists per game, you know, because once upon a time he averaged fucking because at one point he was averaging like 40 points a game. So if he's not averaging 40, that means he's not good anymore. Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
But you got to realize, man, we living in a world now. We living in this old Donald Trump. If you say times, it'll become true ass world. So people just say anything now, and it just keeps saying it. And then, as you can see, they get more people to say it. And they think it's true, even if it's not.
And they need
Instagram. Yeah, man. But look, listen. Anybody who spouts alternative facts to me when actual facts exist, no, man, I'm gonna nail your feet to the fire and make you fight for that shit. It's like, no, you can't just get away with saying, like, if you're gonna say she's not relevant, prove it. Prove to me she's not relevant. If you want to say that like, you can't tell me 2 + 2 is yellow and expect me to let you walk away with that shit. No, you got to explain that shit.
That's not gonna happen.
My point is just that you must just be fighting every day then.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Hannibal does fight every day.
And, oh yeah, I do. And I done got real. Look, these hands done got real good at whooping ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the Black Panther. You know what my superpower is? D hands. Fuck you talking about? Anyway, that's what's eating Hannibal this week, and I would rate this awful beef well done. There were no winners in this battle at all.
Yeah. Like the minute somebody threw a shoe, I was done. And I rate this beef. That's my rating for this beef.
You know, when I heard that somebody got hit with a shoe, I was more pissed off because I was like, we should have known that. Like, somebody get hit with a shoe or a drink was gonna get thrown on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if somebody threw Drake, I would have given this beef maybe a medium well.
Yeah, I guess.
If somebody threw Drake instead of a shoe.
The thing is, I just knew it was gonna happen as soon as I heard the song the first time. I was like, "Oh, this song fresh. Oh, she about to beef with Nicki." Like that's exactly how it went.
Yeah. And also, can we just for a moment talk about how in rap music, how like you can never have two female rappers be successful and get along at the same time? There's an episode of Family Guy where they did like Stewie put all the guys in town in a simulation to see how they would react if it was just them in the town by themselves, and it took them like a couple of days before they devolved into like trying to kill each other. But he was like, yeah, I did the same thing with like the women in town, and he literally cuts to a scene of them fighting within like 30 seconds of being the only people in town.
They was in a house. They was in a house specifically. The dudes in the house was like, it's a nice house. You know what I'm saying? The women was killing each other. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do is put. That's why every reality show that involve a house works. All you gotta do is put liquor and women in the house. Show.
Yeah.
They're gonna make their own problems, storyline, all that. They already got issues walking in. All you gotta do is massage them bitches till they come out.
All right. What we got next? Yes. I fucking love this show.
The next rap beef that I want to talk about is, let's talk about a good one. Let's talk about Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly. This was my favorite beef of the, well, so I don't think this was the best battle of the year, but this was my favorite battle of the year.
But are we going to go full Mayonnaise Mayhem on it and include the G-Eazy part?
Yeah. We'll talk about it all. We'll talk about it all.
Yeah, so let's just go Mayonnaise Mayhem.
Can I say one thing?
So,
what's that?
Why nobody addressing Kodak Black, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Rallo against themselves?
I feel like you answered the question in your question.
Yes, you did.
Okay. All right.
You did. But you know what?
They really gave it to each other.
But you know what? Tekashi really took Tekashi down. Like,
Tekashi was Tekashi's worst enemy, bro. Like, if he wouldn't have met that nigga, he'd be all right.
Yeah, Tekashi destroyed Tekashi 6ix9ine. So I agree with you. That beef is probably medium rare. Rare, somewhere around
it's
there.
rare to me. It's very.
Yeah.
That's the rarest one we got.
Yeah. So, all right, but
Yeah, Tekashi trolled so many people, he got himself kidnapped and robbed. So, yeah.
Damn, that nigga sent the hit on himself. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "I wish a nigga would" so many times that a genie popped out and made that shit happen. Like it was just.
Here's all 3 of your wishes, Tekashi.
Yeah, the Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly. I'm gonna say that beef was medium rare. Like it was just like a ping pow. You know what I'm saying? You said something, I said something.
Yeah, we actually just sat down. I was on the phone with Hannibal before the show started, and dinner was ready. So we sat down to eat dinner. I listened to oh fuck, what was it? The 2018 wrap-ups. Right after that, Zoe hadn't heard one of the songs, so we went ahead and played Rap Devil and Kill Shot. And Zoe even has an opinion on it, which I don't know she wants to give because she likes to be the silent producer. And I see you getting embarrassed. I'm not gonna, but you get mentioned. You're producing, so. But and Zoe picked Eminem over Machine Gun Kelly because of the auto-tune. And I don't know. I want to ask a question real quick. Mm-hmm. If MGK didn't have the auto-tune, would you have still not liked that song as much? Really? All right. I was just curious.
I mean, no, he still would have lost, but
yeah.
I'm glad that Machine Gun Kelly, took the test and challenged Eminem.
He took the test, and you know what? Like, listening to Rap Devil tonight, Rap Devil is not a bad song. It's good.
No.
To me, it's the dog and moon effect. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, like. If a dog gonna bark, if a dog bark at the moon all day, you know what I'm saying? The moon's still gonna shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if the moon bark back at the dog, you just made the dog famous.
Yeah.
Like how stupid is that? Like you know what I'm saying? Like so you just like and that's why I said Machine Gun Kelly actually won that because he garnered that response from the moon.
Oh
man!
Shit.
So not only did he not win the battle, I'm gonna prove to you that he didn't win the battle. Because every time people say to me, I've had a couple conversations with a couple people that have told me that Machine Gun Kelly won that battle. First off, you definitely didn't listen to that battle if you felt like Machine Gun Kelly won. Second
Facts.
of all, you know how you know he didn't win? Machine Gun Kelly put out an album like the week after he put out Rap Devil. What's the name of the album? I Do You One Better Than That. Name another song on the album that other than Rap Devil. I'll Do You One Better Than That. Honorable C Note, a friend of yours, did a track on that album. What's the name of that song? That's okay. You know why you don't know it? Because nobody heard that fucking album because he lost. You can't listen to the album of a motherfucker who dead already.
Nah, he was getting booed at his own shows after that.
I give him credit for making the moon pay attention to him.
Yeah, but
That's why I feel like he won.
And look, I see where you're coming from, but like you break it down.
I don't think it's enough to get him to win, though. I give him credit for it, though.
Yeah.
You know what? As you said, I don't think he won. I think it was courageous.
Break that down, and the one line I pointed out when we were listening earlier, and it's not the best line on Kill Shot, but one of my favorites is "Ain't nothing changed but the locks, and before I slay this bitch, mwah, give Jade a kiss." Break that fucking line down. That is incredible. Like, just take that apart. The Jada kiss, the locks.
It was two different levels of the game going on.
Yeah.
One verse. One line.
Yeah. Like it wasn't even the same level of performing going on there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's after hearing Rap Devil with the kiss ass, then diss, then Kill Shot. No, it's over.
I definitely don't think he out-rapped him.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like, there's no way you listen to the song with Royce da 5'9" and Eminem right? Where Eminem just went crazy on Machine Gun Kelly. And then you heard Rap Devil and was like, oh, Rap Devil was enough. Rap Devil wasn't enough to beat the song that Eminem already put out. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't strong enough. Like, come on, man. You fighting Chuck the Iceman Liddell in his motherfucking prime. You got to pop that nigga on the jaw. You can't fucking love tap him and shit. You can't tell him he's the greatest and then tell him his beard is weird. Those are real lyrics from the song.
Yes.
That was like a big. The track was like a. It was like a diss homage track or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. It was. It was a diss / you're the GOAT. It was, I love you, but I'm supposed to say mean things about you. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with, which is why he started it with stand. Look, Dad isn't mad. Come on.
That made sense.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was trying to reply to Ethan.
I'm on it. I'm on the chat, bro. I'm good. I'm on this shit.
I fucking love your name, Evangelion 1.11. That's a fucking great name. I love you.
That's an awesome name. You know, like my inner nerd really appreciates that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it because of the mask, but I'm smiling right now just because your name is fun.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
yeah, man. It just I can't even. Like, I can't even feel like everybody I know that feels like Machine Gun Kelly won is either young or they are black people that don't want to admit that Eminem might be one of the greatest rappers of all time because he won.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And look, black people that don't want to admit it, just come to grips with it. It just makes life easier. Just, you know, like we just got to step up and do better. We can be better than Eminem.
Hey man, we got one in golf. They got one in rap. It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Look, Eminem can't live forever. The next greatest rapper ever will be black. I promise you.
Yeah.
It was almost. Remember when Jim was about to take over shit?
Yeah.
He was scared.
Yeah. And then look, Vicious E brought up a very good point. You know, the hook to Rap Devil is "Let's talk about it." Does that sound like the words of war? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you, kids. I'm gonna throw you back. No, he said, hey man, hey, let's talk about it.
But that's how new beef goes. That's new beef. Let's talk about it. That's all they want to do is talk about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get on the internet and let's talk about it in front of people.
Yeah, and look, and since this is a beef show, this is something me and Hannibal have conversations about, and yeah, you agree with me because, like, a lot of this is stuff you've already said to me. Like, we're at a point where nobody says names anymore. That's the problem I have with a lot of the Drake stuff with Pusha T.
That's the issue I have with a lot of just. Yeah, Drake is the king of subliminal.
Yes, you got to figure out who the fuck he's talking about.
Everybody in the music industry twice, and nobody knows.
I'm gonna mess you up real quick because Drake's not the king of subliminals. He's the prince because Jay-Z was the king of subliminals.
All right, I'll give you that. You're right. You're right.
And then Biggie before him.
Yeah, that'd be like, especially since
like every time people talk about Biggie dissing Tupac, I'm like, when did he diss Tupac? They was like, oh, he said it on Who Shot You. I was like, did he say it on Who Shot You?
Yeah.
Because I heard that song a bunch of times. I don't never remember him saying Tupac's name.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
he made reference to him, but he didn't say his name though.
Yeah, they used to always say subtle, like hating shit, and you to really make you think. Nigga be like, "With your fat ass." Nigga be like, "Who the fuck he talking about?"
Yeah, that's like me looking at y'all going, "Hey, Ian Darrow, don't y'all hate when a nigga in a mask gets on and every week talks about what the fuck's bothering him? That's stupid shit, right?"
I just want to be like, "Hey man, take the mask off and just stop being
Man, look, we actually had a situation. Me, Ace, me, Daryl, and Johnny Brasco had a situation. They had met up with a rapper in New Orleans who got nominated for like best rapper of New Orleans like a year or two ago. He came by the studio. He came by a studio in New Orleans and he played, and we played him a bunch of music, and he liked the shit. And he was talking about how like in the past he had spent all this money with all these producers. Oh yeah, I spent $2,500 on this, $3,000 on this. So we was like, okay, cool. So how about this? This how much we charge for beats. And then the next day he got online and he posted on his Facebook page. He was like, don't you hate when you meet these producers that swear to God they as good as Dr. Dre, and then you ain't never heard of them, and they try to charge you all this money for beats? Now, we knew he was talking about us. But as Ace Wonder, as Daryl eloquently said, he didn't say my motherfucking name, so that means that he's smart enough not to be talking about me. So I don't know who the fuck he talking about. And that's it.
Real shit.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You gotta be mad though to post some shit online. Like, I tell you that, boy. Like,
yeah.
That's what we at now.
That's why, you know, contrary to what the wisdom Mel tries to give us, I engage trolls. I'm sorry. I do. But bring it on.
I will put a steering wheel in your back.
And I'll call you by your name too. Like, come in. Like, we want it. I want it. Hannibal doesn't want it. He don't want the thumbs down. I'm wearing that thumbs down right there with pride. I'm getting a shirt printed with that shit on it tomorrow.
Right. Facts. Let's see. We got. So I only want to talk about one more beef because there was another one, Drake and Kanye West, but that's not even a real beef.
No.
So I'm not even going to address that. That shit's well done.
Well, I do want to say one thing about that. It is well done as fuck.
It's like cousins fighting with each other.
Yeah. Kanye West using the mental illness card, bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a trash thing to do. Just like how you, like Drake puts out Sicko Mode. So first off, Drake had been over the summer putting out a lot of records that had a lot of subliminal shots at Kanye West. And then, you know, I didn't even know this, but like apparently in Sicko Mode, the Travis Scott
look, wait, hang on.
Song.
Can we do a thing, like, at least on the shit show? Let's stop calling them subliminal disses. Let's call them passive-aggressive. Like, let's just call them what they are. Because that's what subliminal disses are. It's just passive-aggressive bullshit.
Yeah,
let's just call them passive-aggressive.
Yeah, it's trash. It's not.
Yeah, let's just
call
them.
That's not the way you communicate with somebody that you have a problem with.
Yeah,
you know
like, let's just call it a passive-aggressive diss. It's not a subliminal. Because that just makes it sound more sophisticated than it is. No, that's passive-aggressive bullshit. Let's just call it that. At least here on the shit show.
I like
that.
Passive-aggressive bullshit. We call it PAP.
Yeah, PAP. Yeah, there we go. PAP. You heard it here for the first time. PAP. I'm putting it in the live chat, so it'll show up in the video.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of that whole shit, but like apparently Drake's whole Sicko Mode verse is about Kanye West and how and it's weird because he's talking about like going to Kanye West's house and shooting him, and I'm like,
nigga, please.
Yeah, like I don't like what.
But was he talking about going to the house and shooting him? I think that line is more about I'm coming to your house to fuck your wife.
Oh, maybe. See, you know what? His messaging is so subliminal. I don't know what he's talking about.
That's why PAP is bullshit.
That's why it's gotta be. That's why it's garbage beef. If I got to do all of this deciphering, and you fail.
Yeah.
It's so subliminal that when they write it for him, they gotta tell him what it's about.
See, I like it like when Tupac dissed Biggie, he was like, "Fuck your bitch and the clique you claim."
Yes.
He wanted to like straight up, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with this person. I fuck your wife. I don't give a fuck. Notorious Biggie, Christopher Wallace. I don't fuck with you. Like he just was straight up with it. I knew he was talking about. I knew what was going on. It wasn't.
And the shit Doug always brings up, which I think makes it fucking hardcore as fuck. Don't one of y'all niggas got sickle cell or something? Fuck.
That's funny. The irony that he died of sickle cell years later is not lost on me.
I know.
You know,
Tupac wasn't
Biggie
fucking
called
around.
that shit. Biggie called that shit a long time ago.
Look,
but
Illuminati. Here we go. Look, this is for future videos when people start trying to say we're part of the system. Look, I'm doing the symbol.
The Illuminati.
The only people that believe in the Illuminati is black people in barbershops. I don't think nobody else believes. You know what?
Are you challenging me?
If you're in the comments section and you are not a black, if you are a white, let me know if you believe in the Illuminati or if people you know believe in the Illuminati or even talk about the Illuminati. Is that a thing? Because the only time I hear about that shit is in the black barbershop. And they always just think that like people sold their soul to the devil. I'm just like, bro, I promise you, Jimmy Butler from the Timberwolves is not an Illuminati.
Like I tell people all the time, the Illuminati has nothing to do.
You wouldn't have to go that high up the rung for somebody to sell out.
All right, look, you know what? You just challenged me, Hannibal. Next week, check this shit out. I'm gonna show you where you're wrong. That people believe in that shit. There we go. We'll move on.
All right.
I've been saving it. I've been saving it.
Look, listen, I was asking a question. I don't know that that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like none of my white friends be like, you know, ever talk to me about like you know, Columbine shooting happened because of the Illuminati, you know, or you know, the reason the wall's not getting built is because of the Illuminati and shit like that.
You don't know about the 33 names and the Freemasons and the triangles and the color orange? Like, our show is the color orange. Like, we're Illuminati as fuck. Come on. Like, look at that. See all that orange?
I just have a hard time just like I gotta see, man. I don't know. Look, I want to get into the last beef of the year, which I think was actually the best beef of the year, which is Joyner Lucas versus Tory Lanez. Fuck. Now, this beef wasn't real beef so much as it was a sporting challenge between two very talented rappers. Yes. You know, Tory Lanez had recorded something on a song that on a beat that Joyner Lucas had recorded something on, and he said some things that alluded to him being the best rapper in the game at this moment, to which Joyner Lucas issued a friendly challenge to be like, all right, well, I think I can out-rap you, so let's both take this same beat and let's both rap on it and see what happens. So then Joyner recorded something on that beat, and it was very good. Tory Lanez recorded something on the same beat that was also very good. Then Joyner Lucas recorded one more thing, and then that was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And they both, you know, said that they had a mutual respect for each other's talent level, and that's what it is.
Yeah, and that shit went fucking hard too. But continue.
I could appreciate this one because for once it was about just skill. It wasn't like it wasn't two dudes standing on stage pretending to be stand-up comedians.
Yeah,
right. It wasn't two dudes pretending to kill each other neither. You know what I'm saying? It was all
it was just rap.
Yeah,
I can live with that.
Yeah, and every single one, all four of those songs was like an ass that's so good it makes you make an ugly face. Like I'm sitting here, I'm like,
it's one of those ones where everybody wins because like you know, Joyner Lucas I think won the battle, but I think Tory Lanez gave a good enough effort where he gained a lot of respect.
Yeah.
This is what I think is like. I think it was the best battle because everybody won as far as them and the fans. They gained new fans, they gained new listeners, and we were paying like a motherfucker, and nobody got hurt.
And if they were smart,
you know what I'm saying?
If they were smart, they'd do a song together right after it was over. You know?
Yeah.
Then look at Meek and Drake.
Yeah.
No, I give that one a so rare that we're sitting down eating a bear with a tiger.
Yeah, that was a I had a certain respect for Tory Lanez, but I did not realize he could rap that well.
I've been telling you that for a long time, yo.
It makes sense though, because I mean, he's not really an R&B singer. All R&B singers are just rappers. Now.
Yeah, but he's from Toronto and he got a beard with no mustache, so I didn't think that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but after hearing him rap, I was like, yo, Tory Lanez can rap his ass off. And I want to give him yet another shout out because there was a concert recently at Phillips Arena. It was an R&B concert. It was like Winterfest, something like that. And the concert was like Jacquees, aka the king of R&B. Pause for laughter. Right?
So wait, hang on.
Keith Sweat gonna whip his ass. You know, Keith Sweat gonna whip his ass.
Hang on.
I want to say I did the research on it. I want to say that Jacquees is sold like career, bro. He done sold less than 100,000 albums.
Damn, you mean to tell me we sold more copies of Heart of the City than he sold of his album?
Possibly, bro. I think it was like 86,000 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's something low like that.
Yeah, it was like, but like on this concert, they had Seven Streeter was there, Trey Songz was there, Tank was there, Jacquees was there, Lil Duval was there, there was like a bunch of people there, and Tory Lanez was there. And when I tell you that Tory Lanez and Trey Songz were the only two singers in that show that sounded as good as so I've been to a lot of concerts in my lifetime. A lot of people, when you see them live in any genre, they don't sound as good live as they sound in the studio, as they sound on the record.
Right.
Tory Lanez sounds as good as, if not better. Like, he sounded so much like, I'm hearing him singing. I'm like, man, who the fuck is that? And it's like, that's Tory Lanez. I'm like, that's Tory Lanez? The fuck out of here, man. That dude. So the fact that he could sing at a high level and rap at a high level,
that's dope.
All right. Well, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with Daryl on this one. I'm gonna have to ban you on this one, man. Fucking I think that beef was good for the fans. It was good for it was good for rap music because it showed that, you know, two people could kind of have, like, it showed the sport of rapping, you know what I'm saying? And even though they might have talked some gangster shit in the records, at the end of the day, it was all for sport. It was all love. It was all for theater. It was all for fun. Nobody got hurt. Both people put on a great performance. I had Joyner edging him out. I thought Joyner's last song actually really solidified it for him.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I really hope that they do I really hope that they end up doing a song together, some songs together. I hope they do a joint. They ought to just do a pop-up mixtape together. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see how that shit comes out.
Yeah. Have you heard this shit where like there's rumors buzzing that Joyner might be signing to with Shady?
No, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, and
I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I hear it's a thing, but I think that would be the worst thing he could do, honestly. Even as much as I love Eminem, but
yeah,
like I think Joyner Lucas needs to keep doing what Joyner Lucas is doing.
Yeah, man, we got advice years ago on not joining artist-led labels.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Like, I heard it, and I'm like, that's not good news. And the people talking about it, I'm like, I don't think that will be a good thing. I think that's the end of Joyner if that happens. Like, let's let him keep growing.
Yeah, I think Joyner could use the tutelage of like a L.A. Reid or a Leo Cohen or a Jimmy Iovine or somebody like that who has successfully put out a lot of artists, because I think
he's talented, but he don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah. It's just so that it's like he's almost like somebody shook up a soda and they're just waiting to release the pressure by opening the cap. You know what I'm saying? But he's wildly talented. You know what I'm saying? And I'd love to see like him lock in the studio with like one producer and like one A&R that could really like maximize his potential, because dude could rap his ass off. And I would hate to.
I gotta give him credit based on just what he did for Eminem.
Yeah.
I mean, he put something in Eminem that kind of pushed him forward on his last album.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, that Lucky You joint, that shit is crazy. How they styles mirror each other.
Look, as we say down in Louisiana, he put his foot in that motherfucker. So
I think Eminem having that new fresh blood around him, having that young energy around him helped him a lot.
Oh yeah. I agree 100%.
Yeah, Joyner right now is in my top 5 rappers right now. Like today, at this moment, like of the new rappers that are out that came out in the last couple years, Joyner is in my top. Like, that guy can rap his fucking ass off. So
see, and I agree. We might We might need to do a show about that to see where we disagree on that list, because I'm sure there's an argument in that list somewhere between
So
us.
you know what I can admit comfortably is that I should be ashamed, but I haven't heard one Joyner Lucas project.
Really? All right, I've heard a couple. Joyner Lucas is awesome. I fucking love Joyner Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
So
He is.
So yeah, I would also rate this beef rare, and I got Joyner winning. Where you guys at?
Same. Yeah.
I would say rare.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and the last beef that we'll talk about as we get ready to wrap up the show is the Mad Skills end of the year wrap up versus the Uncle Murder end of the year wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Last year before last, they kind of got into it. Like Mad Skills is known for at the end of every calendar year, he'll record a long ass song that basically talks about the year of just things that happened that year, right? And just pop culture, America, world history, everything. And last year, Uncle Murder, who is signed to 50 Cent's record label, decided to also do a song like that, but his song was only focused on stuff that happened within the urban community. The two of them had it out, and then so then it was a big brouhaha about whose song was better, you know what I'm saying, why people like this. So this year, they both also put out their end of the year raps. So I didn't know. So of the two songs, whose song was the better song for you guys? The Uncle Murder end of the year wrap up or the Mad Skills end of the year wrap?
Oh,
here's the thing for me. It's weird. I think that Mad Skills' song was the better song, but I think I enjoyed Uncle Murder's more. I think I just enjoyed Uncle Murder more because he's kind of ignorant.
See, I enjoy both on two different levels, though. I think they're two different levels of enjoyment. Like, one part of my brain gives it to Mad Skills, the other gives it to Uncle Murder.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I recognize in listening to the two that I think Mad Skills' song was more thorough, but
yeah,
I enjoy Uncle Murder.
Yeah, I give it to Mad Skills because that line of the government wants to shut down, I just want them to shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got me. All right.
I think Mad Skills is more broad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still like the hoodness of Uncle Murder's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think last year I would have given the edge to last year I enjoyed Uncle Murder's rap up more than I enjoyed the Mad Skills, but not this year. The Mad Skills one for me won it. Like, for me, the Uncle Murder issue, I had two issues. One, the beats constantly switching up the way they did. Like, sometimes the levels and the mixing made it harder to understand what he was saying in certain things, and it was also kind of jarring for me to hear the beats switch so randomly. Like, one beat would mix, like the one that had like the Phil Collins sample in it was like, oh, okay, that's cool, and then it switched to something else, and it was like, wait, what's going on? Took my ears a second to adjust. And then it felt like he came back to certain topics multiple times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like with the Mad Skills shit, it was like,
Mad Skills was better. It was better. I don't know. It's just something about hood East Coast dudes that's just entertaining to me.
Yeah.
You know, I wish Ghostface would do an end of the year wrap up. I listen to it every day.
Yeah. I wish Ghostface and Action Bronson would do one together, and we could take turns trying to figure out which one is which.
Oh shit!
Like,
damn. All right. Isn't that just Czarface though? That's the whole. Isn't it Ghostface on Czarface? No, it's RZA. No, that was Quentin Tarantino stuff. Which Wu-Tang guy is in Czarface? I always mix them up.
RZA.
Is RZA?
RZA.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. See,
I don't even know what you guys are talking about, and I used to be a big stupid RZA fan, so I'm a little embarrassed.
You don't know Czarface?
No.
Hannibal, get on Czarface.
I'm going to.
Seriously. Czarface is the fucking shit. So, yeah. So there we go. Before you start listening to Czarface, we need to finish this shit up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the last one right there.
All right.
That's the last beef.
Well, that's the last one. And look, we still got 22 live watching. Thank y'all for sticking around this long.
Yeah.
This has been an awesome shit show. And tomorrow, catch us on the Drunken Peasants. I don't know what time that's going to be.
Yeah, tomorrow we will be on the Drunken Peasants. The other day we were on the Altered Perspective podcast with Ben and special guest Pimp Monk. So this week tomorrow we are going to be on the Drunken Peasants, the big show with Ben and Billy the Fridge. So it's going to be some fun. Hopefully we'll impress their audience the same way we did. I mean, we're just going to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to be two black guys that are just fucking talking.
Look, and we need your help. All of you that found us through TAP or the Altered Perspective, just go over there and warn them that there's some black guys coming, so I don't have to stop the fucking show again and go, all right, I get it, we're black. Let's do a show now.
Yeah. I had a black friend I had a friend of a friend that was black that moved to North Dakota, and she was like, yeah, every time I would go anywhere, white people would look at me like a deer, like, oh my God, look at her. She's so majestic.
Watch when she moves her hair. It's so thick.
She said white people would walk up to her with like a plate of chicken and watermelon, and she was like, "It's racist that you think that I want that, but I'm gonna take it though.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take it. But you shouldn't presume that that's what I want. But I'm gonna take it."
Yes.
And Catatonic just let us know that Drunken Peasants is on tomorrow at 7:15 Central Time. So 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern Time. That's when we'll be on the Drunken Peasants tomorrow with Ben and Billy the Fridge.
I'll bring the whiskey.
Real quick. I need to issue a correction real quick.
Do it.
Czarface is actually Inspector Deck. It's not RZA.
Inspector Deck. That's who I'm thinking about. Inspector Deck, 7L, and
yep.
I think it's just those two.
Yeah, it's just the two of them.
Yeah. And it's awesome. So, It's Raw is one of my favorite songs by Czarface. They use a sample from Gordon Ramsay screaming, "It's Raw!" Action Bronson's on that song, so it's fucking great. I think, Hannibal, you might have actually heard that in my car the last time you were in New Orleans, actually.
Whenever that was.
That was a long time ago. And you might have heard the Action Bronson verse because I was driving you back to your hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all you heard, and I was busy texting. So,
oh yeah. E Green, Daryl, check out the new mask, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
got the skull with the fucking spikes and shit on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the one right there, boy.
I want it to look like Road Warriors, Hawk, and Animal. So
yeah,
you got it, bro. And you look like a dominatrix.
that makes sense. That makes sense because I'm always whipping ass. So, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
Oh, that is fucking beautiful. But that being said, like, let's give everybody their goodbyes. Hannibal, or we'll save Hannibal for last. Let's do our guests first. Daryl, you got any parting words for us?
I do not. It's been great to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Next time.
Yes, thank you for being here, and I want you on many, many more shit shows because
I look forward to it, man.
Yes. E Green, what about you?
You already know, you know what I'm saying? You know, follow me at eGreen504, Twitter, Instagram. You know what I mean? If you have any logistical issues, you know, hit up my trucking company, Mean Green Logistics. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to get you some clothes, you can hit out my clothing store, GAG Clothing. You know what I mean? If you really want to get with a record label that's not going to be dancing out on the stage.
All of your videos.
All of your videos, you know what I'm saying? If you got a special skill specific to IT, you know what I'm saying? You come work in my incubator. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Just a normal dude from the East.
Yes, and E Green, text me all that information so I can throw it down in the description below. I didn't know all this shit. Text it to me so that I can put it in every time you're on the show.
I'll be a little busy.
Yeah. No, but let's fucking put the shit out there. Thank you again for being here. You were always fucking awesome. Both of y'all were great. Daryl, you were a badass. This is your first and will not be your last appearance on the shit show. So, Hannibal, What is that? All we got, or we got more? Is that it?
No, man.
Are we finished or are we done?
Yeah, no, we right at the finish line. Next week's show, we will have live action animation. One of our favorite cosplayers in the world, one third of the bastards, was going to be on the show, and we will be reviewing all of the comic book films that came out in 2018. So we're gonna do all the theatrical releases: Black Panther, Avengers, Aquaman, Spider-Verse, etc., Venom, and we're gonna do all of those straight to DVD releases like Batman Ninja, Gotham by Gaslight, Constantine, City of Demons, and many, many more. We're gonna do all the good ones, and we're gonna do all the shitty ones. We're gonna do the ones you heard of and the ones you was like, I didn't know that shit came out. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do all of those, and we're gonna endeavor to put them in order from best to worst. And we're going to finally start the great comic book list of all time, where we eventually take every comic book film that ever was released and put them in order from best to worst. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you tune in for that show next week. Yeah, and that's it. I ain't got no more talking.
There we go. Well, all I got to say is thank you, OG shitheads and new shitheads alike. You're all welcome here. This has been great. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Drunk. Thank you, Ultra Perspective. Thank you, Geek Room. Thank you, YouTube Creators Association. Did I get that right? Yes. Thank all of y'all. This week has been awesome because of all of you. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Zoe, man. Like, shout out.
Yes.
Yeah, and shout out to our producer, Zoe. Right.
Yes. Take a bow, Zoe. Take a bow. They can't see you. I want to see you take a bow. Take a fucking bow. No, she's not doing it. She's just laughing at me. Look, that's that black one. Look, hit it, dap it. There we go. All right. She's like,
don't do that.
She's like, bitch, I don't do what you tell me to do like that.
Millennials don't do that anymore. That's
yeah. All right, that's fine. But that being said, let's close it out the way we always do, and thank all 19 of you for sticking around and hearing how we end the show. Here we go.
That's pretty all right.
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
There we go. We're off air.
Are we muted now?
Yeah, we're muted. Wait, no, we're not. We're not muted. We're still talking over the music.